Hello and welcome to today's book review. In this video, I'll be talking about the book Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. New York Times bestselling author Lucy Score brings you a grumpy sunshine romance, guaranteed to knock you out. Welcome to Knock 'em Out, Virginia, the small town with the best coffee, the best whiskey, and the hottest bad boy heroes you've ever laid eyes out on. Let's talk a little bit about the author of this book. Lucy Score is an instant #1 New York Times bestselling author. She grew up in a literary family who insisted that the dinner table was for reading and earned a degree in journalism. She writes full-time from the Pennsylvania home she and Mr. Lucy share with their obnoxious cat, Cleo. When not spending hours crafting heartbreaker heroes and kick-ass heroines, Lucy can be found on the couch, in the kitchen, or at the gym. She hopes to someday write from a sailboat, oceanfront condo, or tropical island with reliable Wi-Fi. What's this book about? Naomi Witt is on the run, not just from her fiancé and a church full of well-wishers, but from her entire life. Although if you ask her, Naomi's riding to the rescue of her estranged hot mess of a twin, Tina, to knock 'em out. A rough-around-the-edges town where disputes are settled the old-fashioned way, with fists and beer, usually in that order. Too bad for Naomi. Her evil twin hasn't changed at all. After helping herself to Naomi's car and cash, Tina leaves behind something unexpected, the niece Naomi didn't know she had. Now she's a guardian to an 11-year-old going on 30. With no car, no money, and no plan. There's a reason this bearded bad boy barber doesn't get involved with high-maintenance women, especially not type of romantic ones. But since Naomi's life imploded right in front of him, the least Knox can do is help her out of her jam. And just as soon as she stops getting into new trouble, he can leave her alone and get back to his quiet, solitary life. At least that's the plan. A short review of this book. Lucy Score's Things We Never Got Over is a contemporary romance that provides an entertaining escape into the lives of the residents of the fictional small town of Knock 'em Out, Virginia. The central couple, Naomi and Knox, have an enemies-to-lovers storyline filled with plenty of steamy chemistry. Naomi is the quintessential good girl, kind, nurturing, and always putting others first. Her life is turned upside down when she comes to the aid of her troubled twin sister, only to have her sister steal her money and car, and leave Naomi to care for the niece she never knew existed. Knox is a gruff, tattooed bad boy who butts heads with Naomi at first, but soon finds himself irresistibly drawn to her. As they get to know one another, they help each other work through traumatic pasts and learn to open themselves up to love. The book shines in its humor, witty banter, tearjerker moments, and the endearingly quirky cast of supporting characters that round out the town of Knock 'em Out. The small town community really comes alive through Score's writing. Readers looking for a feel-good escape with plenty of steam should enjoy sinking into the world of Knock 'em Out. The main drawback is that the book is overly long, particularly in the first half where the build-up to the central relationship develops slowly. The second half picks up momentum with increased conflict and drama that make the pages fly by much faster. Some may find Knox's initial rudeness towards Naomi off-putting, so those who prefer a more gentlemanly romantic lead may be disappointed. Overall, Things We Never Got Over succeeds as an indulgent, emotionally satisfying read with a sigh-worthy central couple. Fans of the enemies-to-lovers trope and small-town romances will find lots to enjoy in this first installment of Score's Knock 'em Out series. Those who make it through the slower first half will be rewarded with an entertaining ride. I would say Things We Never Got Over is worth purchasing for fans of contemporary romance who are looking for an enjoyable escape read. The central couple's enemies to lovers dynamic and steamy chemistry seem to be major strengths of the book. So readers who enjoy that trope will likely find the romance entertaining, the way the quirky, small-town setting and characters come to life is repeatedly praised. Readers looking for an immersive fictional world should find that here. The writing style and humor also seem to be assets that make the book engaging. So, for romance readers seeking a feel-good love story with steam, humor, and emotion, set in a quirky small town, Things We Never Got Over seems like a solid and entertaining option. Those who don't mind a slow build-up or enjoy a tension-filled dynamic before the couple gets together should find plenty to enjoy. Read good books, all the best to you, and goodbye.